For today's class, we're just going to be using a ball. I'm going to start with mine on my headrest today. We've got the foot bar in the upright position, 2 red springs on or 2 medium heavy, and we'll get to work on our side body. I'm going to lie down on my right side, head on the ball. Hips are scooched back to the back edge of my reformer, knees scooped in front of my body. Top foot is going to come onto the foot bar parallel to the floor, toes to the front edge of the foot bar. Lift my side body away from the reformer if I can. Inhale to prepare, and exhale, we're going to do some footwork. Press out through that top leg and bend the knee, come right back in. We'll try to move pretty quickly through footwork today just so that we can get through it and get some more stuff done. So for now, I'm exhaling to press out, inhaling to come in. Take a second to adjust yourself on the reformer if you need to. Make sure you're comfortable. For right now, my top foot is completely flat on the foot bar. No tiptoe just yet. Continue to move. But if you can, take your bottom leg, extend it long under the foot bar. Keep it hovering, maybe an inch or so off of that bottom platform so it never touches. And keep that bottom toe pointed. Exhale out, inhale in. Let's just go for 5, 4, 3, 2, press out on 1, come halfway in and pause. Top leg is going to pulse 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it halfway. Bottom leg is going to draw tiny circles underneath that foot bar. Tiny circles, a little bit of engagement in the inner thigh. 4, 3, 2, 1, and other way. Try to keep the carriage still. Little circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way out, and then bend both knees, come right back in. Leaving your top heel where it is, just going to open the knee and the toe up to an external rotation. Keep the hips stacked, and we press it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, keeping my bottom knee bent this time. 3, 2, last one, come halfway and pause, little pulses of that reformer, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. So getting a little bit more of a target into the glutes this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, second set of 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it all the way out. Come right back in. Turn your foot and knee back to parallel. Scoot your foot maybe a half or quarter step back. So this way you can easily come up onto a tiptoe. Keep that tiptoe. Exhale, press it out. Then bend the knee, come right back in. So we work on tiptoe for our final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3. Remember that side body trying to pull away from the reformer. Last one, come just halfway and pause. We're going to take that heel, drop it down, tap the foot bar, and lift. Drop down and lift. Here for 6 more. 5, keep the carriage steady. 4, 3, last 2, last one, fine tiptoe pause, tiny pulses to finish. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Little up, little down, then we'll roll onto our backs. We've got 5 here, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it out, drop the heel, come on home. Grab the ball, roll over onto your back. Bring both feet up onto the foot bar. Make sure your headrest is down, lift your hips. Take the ball, place it right underneath your hips and tailbone. Make sure it's not at your lower back. You don't want to arch your lower back here. Palms are going flat down on the mat. Knees float up to tabletop. Belly button pulls down into the ball. Inhale, extend one leg long. Exhale, draw it in and switch. Inhale to extend. Exhale to bend, and then we alternate. Gently warming up the core. If you don't like this with the ball, you can get rid of it. Goal is to kind of work with steady hips here. That's why we want to keep it slow, so you don't feel like you're rocking all over the ball. Inhale, exhale to bend. Inhale, exhale to bend. Let's get one more on each side. And then pause in tabletop. Glue those knees, ankles, and inner thighs together. We're going to go both legs. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. So the closer you reach to the ceiling, the more supportive this should feel on your core. Whereas the closer you reach to the foot bar, the lower you go, the more challenge you should feel on your core. Either way, we try not to let the back arc away from the ball. We try not to let the hips roll back and forth. And we're still working with that breath pattern of inhale to extend, exhale to bend. Let's just go 3, 2, and on your last one, hold the extension. Take one leg, lift it straight up, lower it down. Same side, lift and lower. Here for 6, 5. So the meeting point is low. 4, 3, 2. Last one, take that leg low and switch right away. Up. Lower it down. Up, lower it down. Here for 6, 5. Use the back of your arms as a foundation. Helps you balance. 3, 2. Last one, lower the legs. Bring heels together, toes apart, Pilates V. Flex the toes, bend both knees in for a frog. That should feel nice on the hips. Then point the toes, extend. Flex the toes, bend in for frog. Point the toes, extend. Again, the higher you reach, the more supported this should feel on the core. The lower you reach, the more challenge you should feel. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2, last 1. Bend your knees, bring them together, place your feet down on the foot bar, adjust the ball if you need to. We're gonna go right into our second set, and then we'll roll over and do footwork on the other side. So let's take both legs, extend them straight up to the ceiling. We're gonna take the toes, lower straight down, and then take one leg, open it 3 inches to the side. Bring it back to center. Same side, 3 inches to the side and back to center. So we work stability here. For our final 5, 4, little movements. Try not to let the body sway. Last 2, last 1. Bring the legs together, opposite side. Leg opens, maybe 3 inches, back to center. Little open, back to center. for 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one, glue the legs together with the same control. Open both legs to the side, zip them shut. Little open, zip them shut. So I'm definitely not going past the width of my reformer here. Abs are definitely pulling down into my ball. Toes are reaching long. Final 3, a little bit of inner thigh connection, 2. Good, last one. Close the legs, bend the knees. Reach both feet down onto the foot bar. Take the ball out from under your hips and roll your spine down onto your mat. Roll over onto your opposite side body. Take that ball with you. We'll place the ball onto the headrest. Use it as your pillow. Stack your hips and scooch them to the back side of your reformer space. Scooch your knees up in front of you. Top foot goes parallel onto the foot bar, toes facing forward. Inhale through the nose, prepare. Exhale, press out. So single leg footwork. We're on our second and final side. We'll spend the most amount of time here in this first position, and then our final few will go quickly through. So hips are stacked. Bottom knee is in front of me for now for support. Side obliques are actively trying to pull up and away from the reformer to get that side body engagement. Exhale to press out. Inhale to come in. Second side feeling just a little bit harder because we've already done some work. Continue to move, but extend your bottom leg long. Let it hover over the reformer. Final 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, press out. Come halfway in and give me little pulses of the reformer. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Tiny up, tiny down. Foot stays flat on that foot bar for 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it at halfway. Bottom straight leg is doing tiny circles right underneath that foot bar. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and other way. Keep the reformer steady. Going 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, pause, press all the way out, bend both knees, come on home. Leave your top heel where it is, just open the toes and knee up to the ceiling. Try not to let this top hip roll backwards. Let's go for our second set. Exhale, press out. Inhale, bend. Press out and bend. We've got 6, 5, 4, top toe is flexed. 3, last 2. Last one, come halfway into pause and give me tiny pulses, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. 6 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, second and final set. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, press it all the way out, bend the knee, come home. Return that foot to parallel. Step your foot back on the foot bar, maybe a half or quarter step, and float up onto tiptoe. Final set, inhale. Exhale, press out, staying on tiptoe, and bend. Press out, and bend. We've got 6, 5, and 4, 3, last 2, starting to feel that in the quad. Last one, come halfway into pause. Your heel is gonna lower and lift, lower For 6, carriage doesn't move. 5, 4, last 3, 2, last 1. Hold that tiptoe, tiny pulses of the reformer, up an inch, down an inch, 8 to finish. Good, we are almost done. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it out, drop the heel, bend your knee, come home. Roll over onto your back, taking the ball with you. You can lift your headrest if you prefer. I'm gonna leave mine down. Ball is gonna go right in between the inner thighs. Reach behind you, grab onto your short loops. We'll go hands and straps. If you need to go lighter on the springs, go ahead and change that now. Maybe go to a red and a blue, a light and a medium heavy. Reach the arms straight up, palms open. Float both knees up to tabletop, gentle hug into the ball. Inhale. Exhale, press the palms to the mat. Inhale, float up. Exhale, press down as you squeeze the ball. Inhale, lift up. Press down, squeeze. Inhale, lift up. Add the chest curl, press down, chest curl, and lower. Every time we press down, the inner thighs are squeezing into that ball. Chest curl, ribs coming into the hips. Back of the arms pressing down into the mat. Let's do 3. Last 2. Last 1, press down. Hold. We're gonna reach the fingertips, pulsing the chest, forward an inch, forward an inch. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, hold, inner thighs, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Hold the chest curl, keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2, last 1, rest the head, reach the arms up, feet down for just a moment. Arms reach straight back up to the ceiling, knees float into tabletop. Press your palms down onto the mat and bend for your tricep bend. Press down, bend, press down. Elbows stay pointing forward at the foot bar. Arms are close to the body. When you're ready, come into a chest curl and hold that chest curl while you move your arms. We're gonna add to this, push your palms down to the mat, pause. Take all 10 toes, reach them down towards the springs. Exhale, draw the knees up. Then bend the elbows, press down, and do it again. All 10 toes, reach. Knees float up, elbows bend, and press down. Toe tap, knees up, elbows bend, press down. Almost done, toe tap, knees back up, elbows bend, and press down. 2 more times, tap, knees up, elbows bend, press down. Final time, toes, knees up, elbows bend, press down, and then rest your head, rest your feet down. Pass your straps into one of your hands so that you can transfer that ball to in between your ankles. And then re-grab your straps. Reach your arms and legs straight up to the ceiling. Gently hug in on that ball, legs as straight as you can. I want you to press your arms down onto the mat and pause. Squeeze in on that ball and begin to lower your legs a few inches down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Option if you want, come into chest curl as you lower and lift. Lower and lift. We're here for 3, 2, last 1, hold the legs low, pause.
Gently hug the ball as you switch your feet. Right rolls on top of left, and then left rolls on top of right. Slow and controlled. Keep that gentle hug so you don't lose the ball. And we'll just go 3, 2. Last one, hold. One foot is on top of the other. Lift the legs, lower. Lift and lower. Give me 3, 2. Reach those fingertips forward. Last one. Lower the legs, switch those ankles, and we do it again. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Just for 3, 2. Last one, and bend the knees. Rest your arms.
Hang up your straps. Take the ball out from in between your ankles. Reach your legs long over the foot bar. Maybe you can already hook your knees. Reach your arms straight up to the ceiling, holding that ball. Gently hug the foot bar with the backs of your knees. Inhale. On your exhale, begin to tuck your chin. Reach the ball forward as you roll yourself up towards seated. You're sitting right at the edge of your carriage. Take your ball, put it right behind your lower back towards your tailbone, and get comfortable in a seated position, making sure the knees are hugging onto the foot bar. Reach your arms out in front of you, palms facing down. Inhale. Exhale, we're gonna tuck the chin, tuck the tail, scoop the belly in as you round back into that ball, and roll forward, stack the spine. A few times like that, roll it back, and come tall. Arms reaching long in front of the body. Use that ball for support as you melt back and roll forward. Let's do 3. Last 2. On your last one, roll it back, hold, take little pulses, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it back. Turn the palms in to face each other. Maintaining the C curve, I want you to draw your right elbow down towards your right rib as you twist. Reach forward, same side. Draw the elbow down, twist. Reach forward. Here for 6. Bow and arrow twist. Last 4. Try to keep the feet together. 3. Last 2. Last one, twist it back, hold. We're gonna twist the entire body. Inch to the right, inch to the right. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, come to center, reach that arm forward, opposite side. Left elbow pulls down as you twist. Reach forward. Maintain that scoop of the belly as you twist. And reach forward. We're here for 6, 5, 4. We're getting a deep twist in the obliques. 3. Last 2. Last one, roll it back, hold the twist. Entire body is gonna twist. Inch to the left and back. Inch to the left and back. Deepen into that twist for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, reach the arm forward, roll forward. Grab onto that foot bar and roll your shoulders back a few times. Get rid of the ball, let's toss it down onto the floor. Swing your feet down onto the floor next to you, and we'll change our springs. I'm gonna go down to 1 single blue spring or 1 light spring, and we'll get reset up on our knees, facing the foot bar. Feet go up against the shoulder blocks, toes tucked forward, and sit down on your heels. Reach behind you, grab both of your short loops, and bring both of the elbows right next to the side body, palms facing up. Roll the shoulders back. Shoot the arms forward as you lift up off your heels, and then bend the elbows to the ribs, sit back on those heels. So we serve a tray as we lift the hips up, and pull the elbows in as we sink the hips down. Move slow at first, make sure your balance feels all right. And if you don't like the feeling of lifting and lowering the hips, just stay up high. Stay in the high kneel the whole time. We've got just 2 more. Last one. Lift the hips, reach the arms up, pause. Turn the palms in to face each other. Softly bend the elbows. We're gonna inhale, open the arms wide, hug a tree. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, round the arms, pull that belly button in. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Open the arms, let them come down to your sides, sink down onto your heels. We're gonna hit our triceps, reach both arms straight out in front of you. Flip the palms down to face the earth. Get the elbows on the insides of your straps and lift your arms up overhead. Hinge your body forward. Bring the thumbs and forefingers together. Keep the elbows pointing towards the foot bar as you bend back and press forward. So this is our shave ahead. Our hands are shaving down right behind the back of our head and then pressing forward, arms close to the ears if you can. Keep the hips down on the heels. Keep the abs engaged. And we'll go 4, 3, last 2. On 1, press the arms out to straight, circle the arms down and around, coming back to your sides, and hang those straps up. Reach forward, find your hands on the foot bar. Come on up to standing. Walk your feet towards the center of your carriage, gluing ankles, knees, inner thighs together. Float up onto tiptoes, lower your hips down into your first plank and pause. Roll the shoulders out of the ears. Back of the neck is long. Stay on your toes. As you exhale, bend the knees, scoop the knees under the belly, and then send it back. Bend the knees, double knee scooter in, and press back. Upper body is steady. Eyes look down, just in front of that reformer. We'll go 3, 2. Press back on 1, hold. We're gonna saw. Send those shoulders a few inches behind the foot bar, and then glide forward. Shoulders press behind that foot bar, and then glide forward. Few inches at a time. Very slow, very controlled. The shape of your plank should not change. Here are my shakes. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Let's do 3. 2. Last one. Glide those shoulders forward over the foot bar and take it right into a pike. Tuck the chin. Pike the hips up. Bring the carriage closer to home. And lengthen out. Find your plank. Exhale, pike. Stay on toes. And plank. Oops. Try not to hit your stoppers. Final 3. Final 2. Last one. Pike it up, lower your heels down, and gently bring the carriage home. Make your way back down onto your knees, and then have a seat just on the edge of your reformer, feet down in front of you. Inhale, circle the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the chin and chest. Inhale, reach the arms high, look forward. One more time, exhale, cactus. Inhale, stretch the arms up to the ceiling, look forward. Exhale, set the arms down on either side next to you. If you have a little bit more time to do a quick cool down, I suggest doing it, but we are done for today.